sail!
Hiya folks, sorry about that. Voice should be working now. I just fancied talking to myself for 10 minutes or so. Actually about 2 minutes. No, I did forget to turn my mic on, so thanks for pointing that out in chat. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay now. So I did have my mic turned off for various reasons. I was doing some other video content earlier. I needed to record post video, you know, post commentary on that, so I had my mic switched off in the Elgato software. So hopefully everything's coming through okay now. Yeah, I wasn't really saying anything of interest, to tell you the truth. You guys didn't miss a whole lot. But yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Pretty much what I was saying before. Good morning, David, Wes, Quintin, Nico, Black Cat, Yoda, and a few others as well. I saw we're speaking earlier in chat. It's wonderful, by the way, guys, that we seem to be getting people in chat even before the streams go live. It's keeping things nice and active, which is awesome to see. So thanks for joining me today. I hope everybody's prepared for the toils that lay ahead of us here. And as you probably noticed, we're still in Pirates of the Caribbean world. Although, not a surprise to many of you since you were here at the stream yesterday. And what I'm going to be doing... Well, first of all, I want to try and bring up the map, but it's not working. That's because there's still enemies around, I say. One thing I would like to try and do today is a few people warn me that the upcoming boss battle, which happens to also be the final boss battle of the world, as far as I'm aware anyway, is quite challenging and does involve the Leviathan. So I thought we'd just stop by at one of the islands, maybe grab a few more crabs, get an extra level, just to help out with the upcoming naval encounter. So there's still one more ship. Do me head in this is. Right, let's target that. Ah, that's actually quite interesting. You know, I had no idea we could level up by killing ships. I thought we had to get crabs, and yet we've just leveled up.
Yes!
Oh right, I see. We are getting crabs for killing the ships, of course. That makes perfect sense then. Ah. Well, that's pretty interesting. So we could literally just swim around if we wanted to level that way. Yeah, so what the plan is then, I'm going to try and just gain a little bit of experience. I know we just leveled up, but maybe grab some more crabs, kill a few more ships. And then we can make our way to the objective north in order to take on the world's final boss, which I've heard is a bit of a challenge. So don't need to make things more complicated for ourselves by going in under level, do we? Let's see if we can go ahead. I really want to see where Exile Island is, because that's where there's a whole bunch of crabs. But while we've got ships on our tail here, I guess we need to go and kill this one. I can't open the map at all. Yeah, how are you folks anyway? So you're still in the Toy Story world, are you then, Wes? We need 225 crabs for the next level. Quite a bit actually. Yeah, the minigame. The Verum Rex one, is it? Did you manage to get the high score for the trophy? Because I still haven't done that, to be honest with you. It's become a bit of a nuisance. Or are you just doing the story stuff right now? Yeah, I've still got to go back to Toy Story World, the toy box. in order to go ahead and try and get a high score on that mini game. Oh wow, this ship is pretty darn potent, isn't it? It's like a boss ship almost, isn't it? Let's go ahead and hit it with some special attacks here, shall we?
It ends here.
Ah, well done, Wes. Sounds like you're doing pretty good then. Doing an awesome job there, mate.
Sailing the open seas is the best.
Did we get everything with that ability? Yeah, we did. Right, we can actually view charts again as we head south once more. Oh, we can go ahead and do something with this one. This is like proper Assassin's Creed stuff right here, isn't it? Okay, so we did this previously as well, didn't we? Let's try and move out of the way from the nasty attacks there. What weapon am I using? The frozen one. Yeah, that's what I want. These blizzard claws are super powerful, actually. Even though this is a magic-based weapon, physical attacks when you get the blizzard claws active are pretty darn awesome. Hiya, Greg. Welcome to the stream, dude. Are you talking about the boss that I haven't done yet, Black Cat? Okay, a couple of people mentioned to me, I haven't tried it yet myself, but a couple of people did mention it's a little bit challenging. So that's why I was just trying to spend a bit of time leveling up my ship before we go racing into it. I've got a Technician's Ring Plus for that one.
Our friends are waiting for our help.
Yeah, you might want to spend a bit of time with something that's pretty useful. It's just leveling up your Keyblades. So you might want to, if you've got the materials, just boost some of those up a little bit. You can do this a Moogle. And you do actually get quite a bit of power from that, so it is worth it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and get off this thing. And I believe this is Exile Island, is it? I can't see from here. I'm assuming it is. Ah, right. Okay, Black Cat. I'm assuming as well, I could be wrong, I haven't looked still, but I'm assuming there's some kind of trophy tied to levelling up the ship, maybe. Since there tends to be at least one trophy assigned to some of the optional content in each world. Ooh, level 39 for Goofy there. Try and actually hit something will be helpful, I think. That's better. We still need quite a few crabs mined, but there is a ton to get, isn't there, on some of these islands. So I reckon it's doable. And at least we haven't got to get 300 again like we did when we did the story section. What's your favourite world so far, Wes, from the ones you've played? Because you've done 3 now, haven't you? Right, anything else around here? Yep. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab some of the crabs. And I reckon by the time we go ahead and fight through some of the ships going towards the objective, we might level up at that point. One thing I haven't touched yet is the optional, or rather, they don't have optional if you want a trophy, but the Moogle photographs. So not the lucky emblems, but the other photographs that you need to take for the Moogles. The missions, I think they're called. Photo missions. So I'm not sure how time consuming that's going to be, to tell you the truth. But there's a lot of stuff you need to do in this game, isn't there? That's a little bit grindy. But we're getting through it slowly but surely. Yeah, thanks by the way, guys, for pointing out this Exile Island to me. You get so many crabs here. And I do feel wrong saying that, but that's the reality of the situation. Yeah, I mean, Herc's world is quite big as well, I thought. But yeah, I know what you mean, dude. There's quite a bit more to do, isn't there, in the Toy Story world, in Toy Box. Hi Tony, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Ah yeah, that doesn't surprise me then, Black Cat. Appreciate the confirmation on that. I think I'm only level 5 right now. So, I've got a ways to go yet, unfortunately. There's probably a more efficient way of levelling the ship. But so far, Exile Island is pretty cool means here of getting a ton of crabs, it seems. And they do respawn as well. Along with enemies, of course. Right, 75 more, eh? Oh no, that's an ingredient. Whereabouts do you live again, Greg? A few people on stream mentioned yesterday that they were likely to get snow. So I'm not sure if you're in the same area as them or just another area that happens to have a load of snow coming your way. Ah, there's a treasure chest. Oh, an Orichalcum Plus. I've heard that's quite rare, isn't it? Well, that was just a fixed spawn treasure chest, so anybody can get that from there. Oh, that's awesome, Tony. Congrats, dude. Yeah, I think so, Black Cat. Are you going to work towards the Platinum Trophy now, Tony, or are you taking a break from it now you've completed the story? Right, I think we've pretty much cleared this place out. There could be a few stragglers still left here, but probably faster just to go somewhere else now than hunting those down. So let's go back to the ship.
Let's see.
Okay. I'm just thinking about where we could try next. I reckon if we start heading north. Maybe we should go back to the save point first. Since we have done a bit of farming, I don't want to lose the progress. Yeah, I think we'll go to the save point, save up, and then we'll start heading north towards the objective. And hopefully we'll be strong enough to take on the boss. And Black Cat has kindly pointed out that we don't actually need to level the ship too much on the basis that only the first part of the fight requires it. Okay, got a bunch of white crabs. Any more ships around? Nope. Oh, what? Why is it when I turn around more ships come? Okay, Tony. Taking a break for a bit. What did you think of Kingdom Hearts 3 overall now that you finished it then? Do the enemy ships get stronger incidentally as you level up? I think we just crashed into something, didn't we? Just this one red one to go. That should level us up, I reckon.
Yes!
No, we didn't get any crabs from it. These pirates had no crabs. What is going on? Oh. Is that everything? No, more ships keep spawning. I just want to turn around and get to the island. But I do need the crabs, so... yeah, I've noticed that myself, actually, Black Cat. It's interesting, isn't it? You see a boss, it's got like 15 health bars or something. Oh, you can shoot these things out the sky, can you? That is pretty interesting. Yeah, a boss might have like a whole bunch of health. But once you start unleashing attacks on it, it absolutely rockets down really fast, doesn't it? Oh, that's a pretty good score then, Tony. Right, let's just kill this last ship perhaps, and then we'll go and save.
Fire!
The ship combat's not particularly difficult, is it? We're still on full health here, having killed a whole bunch of ships. Ah, I missed it.
Why don't you use the ship's power, Sora? Go! Get him! Oh, oh.
Yeah, should probably use some more of the special attacks actually.
It ends here.
Oh, that's good actually. You can use that wind chasers from quite far away. Looks like it does a pretty good job there. Right, let's go ahead and jump off the ship for now. Oh, we've got a bit of a swim back actually, haven't we? Thought we'd gone a little bit closer to the island. Not to worry. Yeah, looking forward to seeing the endings as well. I've heard a few things about it. Oh, hi Nathaniel. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yeah, could do, Nico girl. Right, let's go ahead and save. And then we're going to head north towards the objective and get on with the actual story now. I'm guessing there's going to be quite a few cutscenes once we do. Yeah, welcome folks. I can see a few more have joined us. Good to have you here. I think we're going to be finishing off the Pirates of the Caribbean world today on stream. Unless something terribly goes wrong with the boss fight and it obliterates us. We're getting there. Okay, so calm down. A little bit overexcited there with the fast swimming.
Okay, we're off.
Yeah, quite a few, Nathaniel. Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it, Black Cat? I would be interested to know why they cut back on the Final Fantasy characters. I'm not sure I buy the reasoning they gave.
Full speed.
Okay, you don't want to use Surge when you hit the invisible wall. Just slows you down something rotten.
All right.
Come on, let's just get away from these ships now. Want to try and get to the objective.
Full speed. All right.
Mind you, we are so close to leveling to 6, aren't we? We need 15 more crabs. Should we take a brief detour? There might just be some here. On this island. Cancel, cancel. I'm pressing cancel. There we go. Just kind of makes sense to level up since we're so close. Help out in the boss fight, maybe. Oh, did you? Yeah, it changes randomly, Nathaniel. Every time you save, it cycles. I don't think it is random, actually. It cycles through the characters. Ah, where's all the crabs? Come on. I only need like 15. Oh, there isn't any on this island, I don't think. At least I'm not seeing any if there is. Okay, well that's pretty darn typical, isn't it? A chest was the Nico. I didn't see that. I mean, I'll come back for that, so I'm not worried about it. I'll be collecting all the treasures in one go, which is what I do with all of the worlds. Yeah, I don't think there was any. That was annoying. Morning, Alice. Long time no chat. How are you doing? Having a good day, I trust? No. That's what I want.
Okay, we're off.
Yeah, no props, Nico girl. Yeah, a lot of people are looking forward to that, aren't they, Greg? Right, I think we're off now. Is this a boss? It must be. Yeah, it is. So do we even need to kill this ship? Oh, we're actually taking damage, mind. I'm trying to build up my special attacks here. I don't know if this is the boss, is it?
It ends here.
Wow, this guy is pretty darn hard, though. I think we need to block a little bit more, maybe. I can't see when the attack's coming, though, is the only thing. We're low on health, but so's this thing. If I can just get to one more special attack.
It ends here.
Okay, the ship's down. I think. Okay, that wasn't actually a boss, that was just a flipping tough ship, actually. So let's go ahead and board it then. That was hard, actually, though, wasn't it? Right, let's go ahead and Simba for these guys. That was sort of like a mini-boss, that whole shit, wasn't it? But we did get some nice items from it as well. I mean, mega stuff is pretty useful, so... Yeah, Simba. He's still fun to use, actually, Tony. Hiya, Rump, even after this many summons. Right, we're getting close. So that wasn't the boss, which I thought it was for a moment, because it was so tricky. But that was just a hard trash fight by the looks of it. How you doing, Rump? I don't know why we're not getting any more crabs though from killing these guys. We got loads, didn't we, at the start of the stream? Hi, Mark. Yeah, good to see you guys. Oh, I'm not going all the way back to that ship. It's too far away. Let's just make our way over to the next area, shall we?
Full speed.
Oh, that was a mini-boss, was it, Tony?
Full speed.
Does it always spawn there
Full speed.
when you reach it for the first time? Or was it just random?
All right.
Oh, brilliant, Rump. Glad to hear, dude. Very glad to hear. Ah, here we go. This is where the fun stuff begins.
Luke, Zerd. Ah, you do know how to make.
Hi, Daniel.
Time.
Hey, yeah,
Yes,
Kingdom
one
Hearts
simple
1.5,
marvel
2.5
for
and the others that are
celerity.
on that disc.
But
Pretty cool games, so
compulsive
makes sense to get into
behavior
those before Kingdom Hearts 3,
is
actually.
eventually going to bring you nothing but sorrow.
Oh, thanks, Mark. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I did do a live stream of Final Fantasy VIII back in the day. But it never really worked as a walkthrough. So I went back to it, revisited it a few years ago and did a proper walkthrough for it.
How are we gonna go after him?
I didn't have any plans, Alice. Those games weren't really on my radar, to tell you the truth, but I'll check them out if you think it's worth it. Okay, so what have we got here? Lots of flipping ships by the looks of things. Firing all manner of nasty stuff at us. Don't mind me. Just coming through. See, you can't protect your orbs for long, I'm afraid.
Go! Full speed!
Oops, wrong button.
Fire!
So, is this like the start of the boss battle? Because these are just normal trash ships, aren't they?
Oh. Go!
Yeah, they're crashing into each other. Well, if they're going to do my job for me, I'm not really going to complain. Okay, more spawning. Sorry guys, I'm probably not paying attention so much to
Ends here.
some of your messages here. I was going to save the special attacks since all the ships were dying, but since a load more spawn, thought we may as well go ahead and try one out there. Yeah, that's the plan right now, Nathaniel. Blast, blast, blast. Okay, Alice, I will check them out then. I still need to get back to Tales of Vesperia, actually.
Hear my call.
Here, have a tidal wave. And boing. Yeah, I think we killed a few with that. Although there's one harder one with quite a few health bars there. Thinking it's going to survive.
Fire! Hear my call. Keep going, Sora.
This is like the one we killed a few moments ago, isn't it? Hey, it disappeared. That was weird. He had about 4 health bars to go. Oh, the boss is on a ship as well, is he? Let's go ahead with a tidal wave, since there's quite a few of these things. I'm glad we leveled up, actually. There's a lot of ships to battle here, it's got to be said.
Take this. Cannons.
Come on, fire, fire, fire.
Fire.
Where's the other orb on this one? Nope, we don't get to kill it, apparently. Oh, I just did the usual, Nathaniel. You know, blast it 100 feet in the air and bring it crashing down onto the enemies, as you do. Oh, level 40. Kind of feels like a milestone.
Let's do this.
I wish the ships would stop randomly disappearing when I'm about to get experience for killing them. Ah, got a new spell as well, Watergar. 200 ships, Alice. Is that all in one go or just in total? I must have done quite a few. Probably nowhere near 200 yet. But as long as you can get it all at, you know, multiple times.
Just swipe the chest in the heat of battle.
To Shipwreck Cove.
Fast!
Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate when they started introducing time travel and everything into Final Fantasy VIII.
Well, let's check it out.
Looks like there's a place we can save up here, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to make too much sense, dude. You got to embrace the ridiculousness. I probably should have got a bit closer to this island. Well, a bit of swimming never hurt anybody, especially when you got a keyblade to propel you through the water. Okay, I don't need to visit the Moogle, just wanted to go and save there. Hi folks. Wow, nice to see that the chat's getting busy. Hope everybody's having a good day here on this fine Tuesday. Forgot what day it was then for a moment. Well, I'm assuming then we just need to continue on heading north and past this particular objective line here. Oh, still so close to levelling up to 6, but there was just no more crabs close by, so I didn't bother.
Prepare to set sail.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is such a... I'm going to preempt this conversation, or preempt this statement. So many have said how controversial Final Fantasy 13 is, and how controversial Final Fantasy 15 is, but a lot of people actually forget how controversial number 8 is. So many people, even in stream chat, talk about how much they love Final Fantasy 8, while others talk about how much they cannot stand it. Far more so, I find, than pretty much any of the other Final Fantasy games. And I'm not sure if that's one of the reasons why it just never gets mentioned by Square anymore. Some of you might not know that today is exactly the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VIII release in, I believe, in the West. And Square didn't even acknowledge this on their official Twitter account. At least not the last time I looked earlier. It's as though they just do not want that game to exist at all anymore.
Sora, you're a welcome sight.
We've all been quite worried about you.
Huh? Isn't that...
Sora?
Where's Jack? And Tia Dalma?
I'm afraid you've missed a few things while you've been gone.
Jack. He's been taken by Cutler Beckett.
Yes. And Beckett commands Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
Oh.
Barbossa thought we could defeat them if we released Calypso, the goddess of the sea, who was really Tia Dalma, bound in human form. But it didn't work.
Aye, a fickle goddess Calypso be.
So what now?
Nothing. Our final hope has failed us.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wish for, be yours.
So, Tia Dalma was Calypso. She's the one who was helping us. And you know what? I think that she might just be able to help us again. You can't give up now. We can all fight. Together. The sea belongs to everyone.
I said that. Don't copy my expressions.
Huh? You did?
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right out the other.
Wait, really?
Yes!
It's not over. There's still hope for us. You will listen to me. Listen! The Brethren will still be looking here to us. To the Black Pearl to lead. And they will see free men and freedom! Our enemy will see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed and they fail. Gentlemen, hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors! I knew it was you!
So that's the Flying Dutchman.
The chest Jack told you about has the heart of Davy Jones in it. There's no way it's the chest that you're looking for.
No one knows what's in the chest we're looking for. If it's a black box, then we are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know what's in it? Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
Got me. Regrettably, the higher-ups haven't deigned to tell us. But they did say the box contains hope.
Huh?
That's all you'll get from me. It's far too chaotic to find the box like this. Perhaps I'll remove that ship from the picture. Now this should afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope?
Will and the others need us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy. So, we just shoot this thing, I guess? Yeah, it looks like it. And it's got a lot of health bars. However, it only takes about 2 sets of cannons in order to go ahead and remove one of them. Although, it looks like it's replenished its health or something, doesn't it? Oh, right, there's another ship taking damage. Oh, we need to kill this thing. Oh, it's gone again. Okay. Well. I think we need to kill these little ships, do we? But they seem to disappear before that can happen. Right, we're definitely removing its health bars here. Slowly but surely. Okay guys, so this is it. The final boss battle of Pirates of the Caribbean. And so far, it's just about shooting this thing in the middle. Although I'm guessing it's going to get a little bit more challenging. I can see that the Black Pearl has taken damage. And I'm guessing it's going to be a game over if it gets destroyed. So we need to be a little bit cautious about that. But every time I try and kill these other ships... Ah, we got one there.
I call flames.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's more like it. I don't really want to kill these tentacles. I don't think we need to. But then to tell you the truth, they're kind of blocking the way, so we have to a little bit. Right, have we got anything over here that we need to shoot? No, everything's centralised to this location, I think. Oh, right, okay. So this is the ship we need to destroy as well, is it? Or is that kind of optional? I want to get the next power move active, because that does a lot of damage. And these tentacles, man, they're annoying. But so far, I'm still just shooting this thing in the middle. And I think we're about to be able to do another special move. We're very close to it anyway. Ah, the Black Pearl's taken so much damage here. Okay, let's do raging cannons.
Keep going, Sora!
I'm trying, I'm trying. Okay. Well, that's down. So I'm not sure if that's the end or if we've got more to come. But I didn't really do any strategy in that particular part of the fight. I literally just kept shooting that thing in the middle with the cannons, using special moves as they became available there. And it looked like we managed to kill it just before the Black Pearl took too much damage.
You got what you want.
So is that it, guys? Is there another fight?
Player among us.
Or was that all that we need to do?
Give that to me.
Pardon? You must be mistaken, mate. I'll not be giving you anything.
No, that was an interesting battle, I'll be honest with you. It wasn't really hard. I wasn't paying much attention to targeting. I was literally just spamming the fire cannons button.
We're a little busy. Besides,
Perhaps it helped having a level 5 ship. It meant that we could kill it before... Just breathe his bad alcohol breath on that poor dude. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. There's still one more boss, is the Black Cat. Oh dear. I don't want to speak too soon then.
Jack Sparrow, are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck. Your station is in the brig!
We're here.
Tables have turned, mate.
No, not to level 9 yet, Wes. Only level 5, I think we are. I was going to level to 6, we were so close to getting it, but I didn't bother in the end. Okay, so this is the final boss, is it? I'm guessing he's going to be a little bit more challenging. Oh yeah, he disappears into the ground. This is Davy Jones. Where is he? Okay. We'll try and get into Blizzard Claws mode. Form change. At least we can heal again now if we need to. And to be honest, it kind of looks like we do. That wasn't very nice. Right, let's go to Blizzard Claws. Should do a little bit more damage now in this form change. Yeah, he certainly seems to, doesn't he? He's just teleporting all over the place. Don't even know where he is. Is he up here? Right, let's try and get into the third form change. There we go, Blizzard Blades. Lovely stuff. Well, if I can actually target the dude, it would be lovely stuff. He has actually got quite a bit of health, hasn't he, this guy? Oh boy. Let's go ahead and do a finishing move here, try and destroy some of these tentacles as we do so. I don't think that worked actually. Okay, we did kill a few. That's good. Where are they? I was going to try and unleash some of these attacks, but I don't think we're going to be able to because he teleports too much, look, to get a good lock on him. So we'll just have to carry on as we are. Start building up to a form change again. It's about 50% down. So I'm just going to pretty much reproduce the same strategy we've used so far. Okay, Yoda. No worries, dude. Right, Blizzard Claws again. I'm interested to know what the Keyblade's going to be for beating this world. Because so far the last couple have been super OP. Oh, this is one way to destroy those tentacles, look. Oh. And now we're going to the final form change and decimate everything. Oh, this is fun. Right, where is he? Where is he? He's not going to miss the finishing attack. Let's do it now. Oh, he's still alive, man. But not for much longer. Yeah, we've done it. Payback Strike. I have to check that ability out. I'm not sure what that one will do. Could be one of the counter attack abilities.
Care to surrender?
Nope, not yet, Nathaniel. I haven't actually done 58 synthesis items, unique ones, which is required to actually craft that weapon. But I'm looking forward to it. I don't know anything about it in this game, other than what people have said in stream chat previously, which is that it's super, super powerful. Yeah, that's a good point, Black Cat. Hey David, thanks so much for the super chat there, dude. I beat a boss and you are the boss. So, appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much.
You'll see no mercy from me. Mister, did you forget? I'm a heartless wretch. Ah, love. A dreadful bond. And yet, so easily severed.
That's not true. I may still have a lot to learn about love, but I know what it means to share my heart with others. And it will take more than you to break a bond like that.
What does a whelp like you know about the heart?
The whelp has seen far more of the world than you know.
What of it? Tell me, William Turner. Do you fear death?
Do you?
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said heart. We've been chasing the wrong box this whole time.
Heady tonic. Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
You're a cruel man, Jack Sparrow.
Cruel is a matter of perspective.
Is it?
Will, look at me! Look at me!
You will not forestall my judgment!
She's taking us down! Make quick or it's the locker for us all!
Jack, can't we save him?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
No! I won't leave you!
Thank goodness, Jack. The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
Ready on the guns!
Full canvas!
Aye! Full canvas!
Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just where Denaushi and Captain Turner must live in different worlds. One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
Mrs. Turner.
Yes, boss.
Take care.
Jack. Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
Well, there's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora, you know better than anyone. It only takes a moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
There's always enough time. And I'm going to find them.
And there we have it. I do love the way that each of these worlds that you play during Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of feels like its own unique video game, doesn't it? You get the unique art style, the different characters, the gameplay varies up in some ways anyway. And then of course you have a final boss battle followed by what feels in many ways like a game ending. And then the title comes up for it. So there we have it, guys. The Pirates of the Caribbean world has now been completed. Outside of the fact that there's like 56 treasures to collect, which is probably going to take a couple of hours in and of itself. And in terms of the story there as it unfolded, well, I've only really seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I might have seen bits and glimpses of some of the others, but I couldn't tell you which ones. So I probably do need to rewatch them at some point. I was put off by the fact that everyone said they sucked. The first one wasn't too bad though, so maybe I'll bite the bullet and get through the series at some point. But because of that, didn't really understand all the movie references that were at play there. But I did try and follow along. It doesn't really matter though, because the whole thing looked pretty darn epic, I've got to say. And some of the graphics there in that cinematic were absolutely top notch. I understand it was a pre-rendered cutscene. It wasn't real time. You know, gameplay or anything, but even so, it looked amazing. And something that Square Enix are known for, isn't it, is their pre-rendered cutscene quality. So anyway, now that we've gone ahead and completed that particular world, we get the Wheel of Fate Keyblade here, which is a focus on strength. So I'll certainly be testing this one out. We have the High Wind and the Storm Flag as the two form changes. And I like the design of that Keyblade. The way it's got the ship's mast and just various other aspects of a pirate ship there in play. The Keyblades have been very fun designs so far, and I expect that to continue. So, yeah, what did you guys think of the Pirates of the Caribbean world then, guys? And how do you think it rates in comparison to some of the other worlds that we've experienced so far? I'm looking forward to getting back, actually, off stream at some point, just in order to go ahead and clear up some of the, you know, the optional stuff from that particular world. The treasure chests, levelling up the ship by collecting crabs, and anything else that I might need to go ahead and do. Right then, so let's proceed. There might be some more cutscenes involving Mickey. Sometimes there is at this point. There might not be. Let's go ahead and see what's coming next. I know what the next world's going to be, but we probably won't be going there for just a while yet.
Hey, Axel?
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Cut your hair, too.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna try yours on?
I don't know. Maybe later.
But you always wear the same thing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how you pick me out of a crowd. I make myself easy to remember.
How thoughtful.
Huh? Oh, nah, not really.
Our training's almost finished.
Yeah.
Somewhere inside me is Naminé. If we can free Roxas, we can free her too.
I guess so.
Naminé was made when Sora freed me from his heart. So, now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right. But she can't look at this forest, feel the wind on her face. None of it. And if she could, it would be different for her. Her time was short, but she lived it, and that makes it hers. What right did I have to take those feelings and experiences back? They don't belong to me. Nothing's as it should be. Not for her or Roxas.
I know. Way back when I was a kid, I met this other weird kid. Somehow we became fast friends. Never saw him again, nearly forgot about him too. Then I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Oh, I didn't tell Roxas. Didn't want him to go vanishing on me too. The kid's name was Ventus. He's one of the lost Keyblade wielders we're looking for. Think he's still got me memorized?
Oh yeah, very memorized.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well, you don't have to worry alone anymore, Axel.
Yeah, there we have it then. I'm not sure at the moment, Nathaniel. I'll certainly be having a good think about it. It's probably something I'm going to want to dedicate myself to, whatever it's going to be, so I will need to have a good, strong think. But there's also other games that I need to get back to as well, such as Tales of Vesperia and Dragon Quest XI, and even Star Ocean 4. Those three are three games that I would like to finish up as well. Whether I'll be streaming / uploading them, I'm not sure as of yet.
Mickey!
Yeah, it's interesting the way you switch back. Sorry guys, I was actually just sending a text message on my phone then. But it's interesting how you switch back between the various characters, isn't it, in between the worlds? Just as a kind of update, and things aren't looking good there, really.
It's about time.
Hey, shut it. Come on.
What now?
Please, I have created enough victims.
Yes, you have. All of the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
I told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And that makes you honorable? You used Roxas and Namine and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body. You took the girl and hid her. Now show me the data you are hiding here.
Roxas and Namine. If there is any reason that I still draw breath, it is to atone for what I did to them.
He said Roxas.
Yeah.
That man needs us.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do find the girl, what is it that you expect will happen?
The child's memory holds a mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between light and darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments.
You are completely deluded, Xehanort.
We shall soon see.
Yoo-hoo! Excuse me!
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives here. Be gone.
But, sir...
No, not one more step. Get out!
This way!
Oh.
Hey, loser! Or not! Hater! The squiggly things?
They protected me.
Hayner, get a move on!
Oh, okay.
I serve the organization. This is treason. I see what is happening. Have it your way, then.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I think.
Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than us.
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh yes, quite well.
Pay dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after all, because this guy here is what I call a lead.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you as well. For you see, I too wish to atone.
Yeah, one of the things you'll notice after each of the worlds are completed, you'll get a ton of cutscenes to play out. Story-wise, obviously very important, and some interesting stuff in that one has got to be said. Pretty twisty stuff, as they say, in terms of the plot. So the plot thickens, all those kinds of cliches, etc. Yeah, so we've actually pretty much done most of the story content now. We've got a couple more worlds to go still. Obviously we still need to revisit a lot of the older places. And yeah, there seems to be a little bit of turmoil within that organisation, doesn't there? Organisation 13. Bit of an interesting set of stuff that's I'm playing there. Okay, so we've just completed the Pirates of the Caribbean world. And the next world is going to be San Fran Tokyo, the Big Hero 6 world. So I'll just get that highlighted so you know exactly where I mean. So the San Fran Tokyo, not San Fran Tokyo. I did see Big Hero 6, but that was some time ago, so I need to perhaps rewatch it before actually making our way over to this world. So the plan now is to go ahead and clear up some of the treasures and stuff from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll do that off stream though at some point today or tomorrow. And then we'll be back same time tomorrow and hopefully be ready to pick up with the final of the free travel worlds. So I say free travel because it's the final world where we actually get to choose to go there. And as far as I know, it's mostly going to be story based as well. So I look forward to it. To be honest, even when the world was first announced as being present in this game, it was one of the worlds that I was looking forward to the most, having seen it a little bit in the trailers and stuff. So it's a bit of a tease for Square to keep it last, or almost last, but there we have it. So yeah, made some pretty good progress there today, guys, and just in general actually. I think we're about 30 hours or so into the game. Let's just have a look actually. If I go ahead and save. Yeah, 30 hours, 32 minutes into the game right now. In all fairness, I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is the biggest Japanese role-playing game. But I didn't expect it to be, to tell you the truth. And that said, we have already, as I say, gained a good 30 hours out of it. With still quite a bit to go. And I've barely touched a lot of the optional stuff. I think I'm about 25% or so the way through all of the trophies. But... okay, Black Cat. Well, I'm sure it'll all become obvious to us as well, won't it, once we've progressed there. But yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks guys. It's been good chatting to you all. Appreciate you all stopping by. And hope everybody has a pleasant day in your various activities with whatever it is that you're going to be getting up to. I'm going to have to, yeah, unfortunately have to go back to work. But that's just the way of the Force. That's the way it goes. Yeah, have a nice day, everybody. Sorry, I probably missed out on a load of your messages there in chat. I was paying attention to a lot of the cutscenes and action that was just displayed for us then. So, I will schedule the stream tomorrow about the same time. I was a few minutes late starting today. So, I'll try and make sure to be a little bit earlier tomorrow. But we'll see how the day goes. But yeah, have a good day, good night, whatever time it is for you all. And yeah, appreciate you all stopping by. Take care, see you soon. Goodbye.